What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. Let's get right into a very entertaining episode of Friday Night SmackDown that saw John Cena kick off the show. What did you think about the show, Matthew?
We open this podcast with the same exact thing every time. And I think what I'm hitting here is WWE, the way they open the show. I think this is what they needed. Got the crowd off their feet, especially with all the releases. I kind of needed some endorphins to calm me down a little bit. I wasn't too happy this past week, but John Cena kicking the show off. This was a great way. Nonetheless, the crowd was just going crazy. Totally expected that. He's basically saying he's done reffing, he's done hosting, he's here to compete, and he wants a match tonight. So I go, okay. And I was hearing rumors. I was hearing rumors with AJ Styles, and then John Cena says, yep, it's true. He has himself a phenomenal partner. Indeed, AJ Styles enters the ring. Looks like we have our main event for tonight going to take on, I think it was Jimmy and Solo Sikoa. They don't want it, but we'll see what happens later on in the night. Next segment was actually a good match. Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar of LWO versus Street Profits. Bobby Lashley, of course, ringside for this. For some reason, every match tonight has slapped. It has been incredible. What actually happens, I think Lashley interferes with the ref. I don't think the ref was looking. And then plants Rey with a slam on the ring apron after he was sent out by Montez. This was a really good ending, not going to lie. Totally with help from Bobby. We were thinking that Dawkins was going to roll up Rey. Rey actually takes an advantage out of nowhere, gets the W with the upper hand, and somehow, against all odds, doesn't take an L tonight. And I think I was expecting an L for LWO, but we didn't get one. And I think that was also a good call, too. Still some tension, maybe. Is Bobby Lashley still thinking, is this a good team? Does he need to recruit different men? Are they not good enough for Bobby Lashley? So they're keeping that tension high as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love this great back and forth that the LWO and the Street Profits have had. They're now 1-1 in their matches, and I could see this potentially ending at the pay-per-view in Fastlane. And you know what? I think both teams tonight look very good.
I think so too. Very, very good indeed. Very good tag team matchup. And then another good match. Our next segment, easy 20-minute match. Asuka versus Iyo Sky Women's Championship on the line. Was rooting for Asuka, but I had a feeling I don't think it's going to go the way we want it to. Asuka's not going to take the W, and she didn't. It was a really good match between submission holds, a Fuji lock from Asuka. I think this match is probably one of the best women's matches we've seen on 2023 on
Without a
SmackDown.
doubt. Without a doubt.
You know what I mean?
Run this back. That's what I say.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely agree. So the way this ends, after we get into like a submission battle, right? Bailey actually is ringside as Io's put into a submission by Asuka. This is where it really got me. She couldn't escape. The ref was not looking. Bailey got Io's foot on the rope, helping her out. The ref was totally not there at it. He had no idea what was going on. And it was so funny because we just know that the ref knows what's going on. Kayfabe nonetheless, still your women's champion, Iyo Sky. Really, really good match. Moving forward from a phenomenal women's matchup, let's go backstage. Adam Pearce talking to Paul Heyman saying basically they're going to sign a contract later tonight. And Paul says that's not going to happen. Jimmy Uso saying, yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's have a match. So Jimmy kind of leaves the room. Paul Heyman is he counsel to Roman Reigns, and he says call Roman Reigns because he's the one that's going to make this match official or not because he is the tribal chief. Jimmy was not having it. It was great, 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 great. They're keeping it fresh. They're keeping her hot and heavy. Totally digging what's going on with the bloodline and especially keeping John Cena in the mix. Moving forward, Brawling Brutes, Butch and Ridge versus Grayson Waller. In theory, a quick altercation earlier on in the night led to this matchup. Are they calling them A-Town Down Under? I've been hearing.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
not gonna lie, it actually is pretty dope.
It's kind of good. It's kind of good. I do like it. I love
Yeah,
how Austin Theory just came over the barricade during his entrance and like kind of trampled
yeah.
over the call. That was
Oh, it was great. That's how everything got going on. we got going on now because Theory's little temper tantrum. If you guys just watch him walk behind Michael Cole after a commercial break, it'll come up. It'll come up. It was phenomenal. Really, really good match. I think all these four men probably had one of the best matches of their careers tonight. And I'm not saying that imaginingly. I'm saying that truthfully because I couldn't have imagined we would have gotten a banger out of these four. Butcher versus, I think, an A-Town Down. Ridge locks Theory into a Boston Crab. It was perfect. Butch slaps, I think, a sleeper on Grayson, and then Grayson backs Butch into the ring post while Grayson hits Ridge with a rolling stunner. Meanwhile, Theory's basically down and out with Holland. It was such a good ending to this match. Theory and Grayson get the upper hand, taking the W. It was a little chaotic, all men just back and forth, but we got Theory and Waller standing tall. Not bad. I dig the tag team. Twitter was going nuts about it.
A-Town Down Under. I'm here for it.
Don't get me gone. Cole doesn't like that either. He was miserable with Corey and KP. Whenever they said that, it was great. Contract signing time. This is our real main event. John Cena making his way to the ring while he aways AJ Styles. No AJ Styles. Music hits. Camera cuts to Jimmy and Solo destroying AJ backstage. Really good backstage fight segment, whatever you want to call it. We haven't had something like this in quite some time. It was cool. Definitely look this up. AJ gets wheeled out, I think, in an ambulance with the OC, of course, Meechin and what's Baldy? Oh my gosh,
Luke Gallows,
yeah. So the Bloodline hit the ring with John Cena going backstage. Obviously, nobody's in the ring. They're all backstage after what happened. Paul Heyman says they can basically just kiss his ass. The whole crowd was just not having it. But then I totally understand it. Jimmy takes the mic from Paul Heyman, just talks his trash, insults John Cena, and the crowd chants for The Rock to fill a spot. Okay. I wasn't expecting that till they started chanting it. I'll get to why. And then John Cena comes out and tries to clean house, but Solo and Jay, the numbers game, beats up Cena tonight. Unfortunately, who's going to take AJ's spot? The show ends with Cena on his back and the crowd beside themselves. It was awesome because Cena was getting destroyed tonight. And I know he wanted to sell it, and he sold it well. It made Jimmy and Solo look really good. But I was thinking it's either LA Knight or Cody Rhodes. But the crowd was chanting Rock. He's not coming back. I'm sorry. It's not till WrestleMania, at least. He just made a quick introduction to 2023 because he was near the area. But he probably still has no idea yet what he wants to do unless they are, churning something through in Stamford. But I don't know.
Yeah, definitely an interesting way to close out the show. It's going to be very curious to see who John Cena's tag team partner is going to be. With Fastlane only about 2 weeks away. It'll be here before you know it. And yeah, definitely kept us on our toes tonight. Pretty good wrestling tonight. Great backstage segments. And let us know what you guys thought about the show. And what do you think we might see coming up for Fastlane? Always like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys Tuesday with a Monday Night Raw recap. Until then, peace out. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.